Yes, we're gonna talk about Logan Paul now because my drug dealer had told me that if this video reached 15k likes, he'll give me the highest quality heroin that he has to offer, not that synthetic shit. Free of charge, of course. So, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe to my channel already. Now, with all that self-advertising out of the way, we could talk about Logan Paul, YouTube magnus opus. Don't you love when you have this warm, cozy feeling inside your intestinal lining? Perhaps it might be a parasite or diarrhea. For me, it must be food poisoning. Well, mainly because we're talking about the Paul brothers, especially Logan Paul. As I proclaimed before that YouTube only cares about Logan Paul, kid-friendly channel and marshmallow cream people, you see, Logan Paul carried the triforce of endurance, seeing how many people want to gun him down like the degenerate he is. But, you see, Logan Paul doesn't give a fuck what mean and insightful things you have to say about him. He has YouTube on his side, and you better fucking believe that YouTube will gun down your precious channel. And trust me, YouTube hate wasting precious bullets. But a lot of people have took the opportunistic approach and become parasites. Why, you may ask? Because money, of course. I was informed in recent event, at least based upon this recording, that Logan Paul, no, not from X-Men, you fucking idiot, confirmed that he believes that the earth is flat, that anyone foolish enough to go beyond the border of Earth will fall to their death. Silly Logan Paul, you clearly been homeschooled by your Christian parents. Everyone knows that not only Christopher Columbus discovered America, it was also burned and fully packed. You see, folks, most tobacco companies would use disgusting tar for their cigarettes. We are not like most other tobacco companies. We smoke ours from the source. We take our 100% vegan tobacco leaves and roll it up, light it up, and puff away.
It's a Phyllis Morris.
You literally cannot find wait, hang on, this is the wrong script. Give me 1 second. Boom, there it goes. Silly Logan Paul. The earth is actually rectangular and being controlled by giant magnets. Now we can educate ourselves on how did Logan Paul manage to become some random fine person to Logan Thundercock. His humble beginning began in Vine, you know, that dead website before it became TikTok. At first glance, he looked like he came from the Disney Channel. When he decided to jump to YouTube, he became ultra popular and YouTube plastered his face everywhere. People was clearly jealous of Logan Paul getting too much money, but it wasn't to the point of being cancer. Everything was fine and dandy until that fateful day where Logan Paul decided to travel to Japan to show everyone the American culture. Of course, the Japanese look at Logan Paul as a typical fucking American tourist, but our story began when that fucking monster recorded a dead body in the forest of suicide in Japan.
Like, I've never discovered
Neither
a
have
dead
I.
person.
Never discovered a dead person. It's not something I really planned on doing.
Yeah. I will say, as you know, you can see we've blurred the face of the victim because we felt like we should protect his identity. Authorities are on their way. This is the most real vlog I've ever made. 400 plus vlogs, and I've never had a more real moment than this.
You can clearly see the psychotic smile on his face. He's a fucking psychopath, I tell you what. Oh yeah, he also committed other crimes too. He wore that fucking tacky hat from Toy Story. I mean, come on, man. You could have chosen a better hat. Why didn't you wear a fedora hat? And, of course, he recorded a dead body because everyone knows if you take a picture or record a dead body, you capture their soul. That and YouTube monopolizing on this, the Japanese ancestors were very emotionally bothered, so much so that they unleashed their wrath on YouTube. I do recall this incident happening.
My wrath is upon you.
Oh dear, a Japanese ghost. Listen buddy, I didn't insult your favorite anime. Daily Motion is trying to ruin my good image. Now, go on, Spirit. Take a dirt nap or play dead. I don't care regardless.
Your supposed golden boy, Logan Paul, has performed an act of great disrespect and disgust. he recorded and has taken a selfie of a corpse inside the forest of suicide. He manages to steal the soul of the victim because, as we already know, cameras are used to steal people's souls without the user being aware of them doing so. Due to this and you monopolizing him performing this disrespect, the spirits are enraged and are prepared to unleash their wrath upon you by reporting you to Google.
Please don't tell Google on me. They'll cut my funny again. How else am I supposed to afford my 160th Lamborghini for Christmas? I'll do anything. I'll even sell you my mother-in-law and give you 1 million subscribers right off the bat.
Give me a second. Let's see, you carry the 2, divide that by the y. The spirit has an offer. You must donate a heavy sum to the spirit to show that you will follow your own rules and regulations. And then you must convince Logan Paul to get into a boxing match with another YouTube channel, pay-per-view and all. The spirit does love a good boxing match. And if you fail to meet the requirements, not only will you feel the wrath of the spirits, you will dine a 4.5-star 3-course meal with me in hell.
4.5 stars? That's like 1.5 star to me. Those meals probably receive poor reviews. Don't worry, I'll make it into a spectacular boxing match just for you and the spirits, I promise.
Very well then. I'll be off. But just a reminder, the spirits can get sour, nasty, if you put on a poor performance.
After you two had finished plowing Diddy motion and giving Logan Paul the capitalist style paddling, they went on a noble quest and give everyone the banana sticker. Hooray! Because they needed it. I did recall in great detail that everyone was on suicide watch because they're not making any money anymore. But of course, you and I have watched Emperor's Lenin video where he screamed in his mic for 18 minutes how U2 is worse than Hitler. This controversy had gotten so bad that even KSI had threatened Logan Paul that he'll rip his fucking head off. But U2 had came in the last second and told them both that he'll settle a boxing match for them too because, you know, Japanese ghosts and all. And yes, in case you're wondering, U2 has since then paid off the Japanese ghosts using the money from demonetized YouTube channels. The boxing match had went something like this if I recall.
Ladies and gentle ducks, in that corner. In that corner. He's a dog. You can have him. What a tramp. Elmer Fudd. Hello. Hooray! And in this corner, a duck who needs no introduction. That outstanding exponent of clean sportsmanship. That champion of champions. Your friend and mine. Our own, our beloved Daffy, good to his mother, Duck.
And then we found out it was a fucking draw. It's been rigged. This boxing match been rigged. Trademark. But don't worry, KSI had won. And that, my friend, was the legacy of Logan Paul, U2's magnus opus. Where are they now, you may ask? I don't know.